wish the U.S. government would shut this thing down. It's Jono and Ben at 10.
Hello, welcome along to Jono and Ben at 10.
Or should we be Jono and Ben at 9 because of daylight saving?
Wouldn't that make us Jono and Ben at 11?
Oh, no, because you move the clock forward an hour, so you're getting an hour.
So we are an hour earlier, or is this the future?
It's the future.
I'm confused.
Good morning, boys.
It's night-time, guy.
Bloody daylight savings has got me again.
We only get to do that awesome joke twice a year.
Well, apart from daylight savings, though, nothing much has been going on. You right there?
I forgot to add milk.
What the hell do you mean nothing much has been going on? Have you forgotten about the Bird of the Year Award, Ben?
The Bird of the Year Awards.
They've taken 50 different native birds, and each bird has like a famous person in charge of promoting it. So we're all basically asking for you to vote for our bird to be the Bird of the Year.
And you think this show tries desperately to fill up 22 minutes a week?
It's true.
It's the old chicken-egg situation. What came first, the Bird of the Year competition or 7 Sharp?
But then host Jesse Mulligan tried to beat us at our own game, boys.
It's a bit like a reality show. If it was a reality show, do you know what it'd be called?
What?
Big Brother.
Mulligan, you've started a war you can't win, buddy.
Yeah, bro. Coming up with crappy pun titles. That's our game, Jesse. That's our field.
5 bird-based reality TV titles, go.
X-Quactor.
New Zealand's Got Talents.
Oh, I like it. Police Hen 7.
Who wants to be a billionaire? Like bills, like duck bills on their beaks. Damn it!
You should have come to the bird pun brainstorming session, really. That's where you got let down.
We got there early, everyone was bright and chirpy. Oh, I'm sorry, I just said that. I regret saying that. So with the light news week this week, we headed out onto the streets to try and create some of our own news. Last time respected broadcaster Kate Hawkesby was on our show, quote-unquote, low in my career.
Yeah, we got an all-new low because you're back once again. And today, we're not going to break news, Jono.
We're going to fake news.
I see what you did there, the rhyming! Hi there, we're just doing a story about the weather for the news. Would you mind giving us a quick comment?
This is going to go either one of two ways. They're all going to go either one of two ways.
So I'm here with Will, who's admitted being a sex addict. Will.
You said you weren't going to say anything.
You've propositioned me 4 times.
Sorry.
And in front of your wife.
Oh, sorry.
So I'm here with Warren, who at age 43 has admitted still being a bedwetter. I'm here with Helen and Jenna, who admit to being breastfed into their teens. Jenna?
Yeah. I'm her mother, so she has to be embarrassed in front of me.
Yeah.
It would have got real weird if Mum was like, yeah, what about it? Well, she was 19.
We're discussing incest in New Zealand, and I'm here with Felix and Tom, who are lovers and also first cousins.
What are you on about?
I'm here with Vanessa, who's admitted being a habitual substance abuser and is actually high on glue right now. Are you responsible, Vanessa?
Yeah, pretty much so. Yeah, look, if I break into a dance, is that all okay?
Let's doing a story from the news on house prices.
What this show needs is an in-depth discussion about house prices.
I think that's what we're lacking.
So I'm here with Paul, who's an admitted homophobe.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. We're trying to get on the ladder at the moment, and it's proving a bit difficult. So, yeah, we don't know what to do. We're not even considering moving out of Auckland.
You're a homophobe.
What do you mean?
You know, you're anti-gay.
Are you kidding me?
I can see where the confusion lies. I'm against houses as well.
Well done, Kate.
Now, this is one story that we wish we'd made up because things seem to have gone from bad to worse for Dean Barker.
Yes, that's right. Dean Barker arrived home and the news outed a dark family secret at 6 o'clock.
It was really scary to watch.
Poor old Dino. He lost his daughter in the America's Cup in the same week.
Then poor old Dino had to sit in a dark motel room with John Campbell.
Oh, I've said it before, I feel like you've let the whole country down.
Come on, Dean, you haven't let the whole country down. You've just let yourself down. And your team, and your family, and the whole country.
Oh, okay. Whoa.
It's true, though, eh?
No, Well, it's not, but before Dean Barker goes and drowns himself in a bucket of Nespresso, we thought we'd invent a brand new cup racing game that Oracle can't win.
Benjamin, although we didn't win the America's Cup,
Oh, too soon.
we don't want New Zealand to be deprived of cup racing.
That's right, so we invented a version that's not just for the rich white wanker, it's for the poor dumb wanker as well.
Welcome to the Wellington waterfront for cup racing, where syndicates must clip their cups without being foiled in order to round the marks.
I'm just thinking, like, if we're Team New Zealand, if I'm Barker, that makes you Dalton.
Why can't I be Barker?
Well, clearly.
What do you mean, clearly?
Some harmless jibes from Boyce, but Pryor not concerned as he clips to win the all-important start. And Boyce for his first clip, but he's been foiled.
Protest! OK, so there was an official protest lodged.
From who?
Me. And I've gone to the judging committee.
Who?
Me.
Right.
You have to go back to the start line.
You may look good out in the lead at the start, but you know what can happen.
A tactless call from Boyce, but his next clip is the source of some windward to leeward comments from Pryor.
Someone's gone full mast in his trousers here.
A tacky jibe, but he looks to be headed for the next boy.
Hello, little man.
With this next boy.
Just two dudes tacking and jiving their way through a race.
Hey, whereabouts is Papa from here?
Boyce trying the same tactics.
Tell Grandad what he's done. He's been pointed out here by an official.
The tandem hull coming through at a rate of knots, but it's not going the right way.
But we're going this way.
What?
That's the last mark.
Oh, we're going to be that way.
While Pryor overshoots, Boyce is just a clip and a cup away from a sexual harassment suit. But they haven't spotted it, and he's round the next mark. Pryor needs to take off the training wheels and get a move on if he hopes to catch Boyce.
Take it off, take it off. That's it. Yeah,
No, don't take it off. What are you doing? Don't take it off.
Now keep cycling. That's good, lovely.
Well, things have died down here.
Your name?
What's Boyce up to? While some would say cheating, others would argue innovation. And Pryor grinds it out in the tough conditions, but it's plain sailing for Boyce.
No, I'm here as well, look. As we know in America's Cup, cheating doesn't prosper. Well, actually, no, it does.
And this is the final duel. Boyce's clip.
Watch him, watch him, watch him, watch him.
Does Pryor have the clip speed? No, he doesn't.
Yes!
And Boyce takes out the cup racing while Pryor's hopes have capsized.
Now, with the America's Cup full of delays, confusing rules, and the disappointment of not quite making it there, their new airline sponsor is said to be a perfect fit. Time now for Jono versus Ben.
Scissors v Rock. Rock wins. Jono v Ben. Who wins?
Now, this week we're incorporating the Block New Zealand.
Yes, because we love the Block New Zealand.
Yeah, but mainly because the TV3 marketing team told us to.
Yes, integration.
Synergy. Yeah,
I like this finger thing.
Be gone, you blood-sucking vampires, be gone!
But this week we were actually on the block, weren't we?
Yeah, and the contestants, I tell you what, Ben, loved us.
No, they didn't.
Your bedheads will be judged by experts.
In a clown show turns up. They're not the two blokes you'd want judging your workmanship.
It would be good to have it judged by someone solid and practical, which I don't think they are.
I don't think they're solid and practical.
Oh, hey, hadn't seen that bit where they talked about us behind our backs.
Oi, block contestants, what the hell was that all about?
Sorry, guys. The producers made us say those things. We love you, really.
Yeah, we love Jono and Ben.
Awesome, that's nice.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, cheers.
Thanks.
We were lying when we told them we were made to say we didn't like them.
That's the hardest part, lying about the lying.
We don't like Jono and Ben.
Don't like them one bit. Don't think they're funny either.
I can't believe they insulted us behind our backs.
Behind your backs is the best way to insult you guys. That in social media, Jono and Ben are ass clowns. Tweet.
Hey, hashtag Jabats.
Oh, sorry, hashtag Jabats.
Let's get it right.
Hashtag ass clowns.
Well, we've used the block as inspiration to make our own movies this week, and here's mine.
Well, family, welcome to your new home.
Okay, well, I'm clearly not old enough to be his mother.
This sketch is boring.
Shh! We got this place dirt cheap because it was built for the Block New Zealand. She's a bit of a fixer-upper, but all it needs is some DIY love.
I hate it here.
Come build with us, little Jono, forever and ever Endeavour.
Why are you two guys holding hands?
What? We weren't holding hands. I wasn't touching him.
I haven't seen this room before. Mark Richardson?
Hello, Mr. Pryor. A delicious flat white? Your family doesn't approve of this house, do they? No. They need to be educated.
Thanks, Ghost of Mark Richardson.
I'm not dead.
Jono, why do you have this old-ass typewriter? Na 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 na.
Na 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 na.
Little Jono, we have to get out of here.
Snegna. Snegna.
Here's Jono! Hey guys, I was coming out of Bunnings. I got this cool axe for like $30.
What if I happen to find the same stocked item at a cheaper price?
And I beat it by 15%. It's good trade.
Lowest prices are just the beginning.
Nice job, but you kind of look like you're on meth in that sketch.
What day did we film that?
You're a Sunday, wasn't
Sunday, I was on meth on Sunday.
Watching a lot of Breaking Bad, I actually always wonder, how do we get that Breaking Bad myth?
Breaking Bad's all about how meth is bad, though.
Oh. I kind of feel like it would be a bit of a pick-me-up, you know? I reckon Rachel Smalley on First Line would know where to get some meth from. She always seems like real chirpy in the morning.
No! What are you talking about?
How do you think she gets it?
Guy!
Meth.
No!
That's the secret. You do the meth, mate. It all adds up.
Petra in this week's Next Actor.
Yes, and Guy tries to be as cool as Magician Dynamo coming up.
We're going to find our lawyers now. We'll see you after the break. Welcome back to Jono and Ben at 10 on a big week for Vinny and the hot nurse on Shorten Street.
They decided to get it on in Dr. Chris Warner's office, and they left a wee surprise.
But they weren't the only ones messing about in Chris Warner's office this week, were they?
Shh. I heard something.
Oh, very funny, Vinny.
Someone's out there. It's Chris.
Oh, God, is he still on the show? Hi, Chris.
What are you doing here?
We were just, having sex with Vinny.
I mean, what are you doing in my office?
He just told you, mate. Just been banging Vinny, if you know what I mean.
I think he does know what I mean.
Oh, actually, before we shoot off, I've got a question for you.
So what's the question?
What the hell are you still doing on Shortland Street, mate?
Now?
No, for like the last 20 years.
Yeah, I mean, surely you could do like a Bunnings commercial or something.
As I say, I'm busy, so if there's nothing else...
Hey, Warner, you see my undies, mate? I was just having sex with Vinny.
You as well?
Can I just clear up, I didn't have sex with Vinny. That's disgusting. He can do a lot better than me.
But time for us to cause more scenes at somebody else's workplace in this week's Next Actor. Today we're at Palmer's, where our next actor is Petra Baggett.
Hey!
Yes, Petra's had an illustrious television career full of many highs.
This will probably be the low, eh?
Oh, hey. Sing like a superstar. You remember that?
World's greatest commercials. The lady that's just walking in, leaf blow her face.
Fresh here at Palmer's, everything's fresh. Even the customers.
Tend to sneeze on him, but spray that at the same time.
Sorry.
Try another one there, Petra.
Don't walk down the dark.
Smash the pot plant and blame it on her.
Oh, madam. Dear me. I'm afraid you'll have to pay for that. That's on the breakage. But you're standing right here.
Where was it, though?
I think it must have... Are you sure you didn't have it in your hand?
Just tell her to take the plant and steal them. It's okay, you won't tell anyone.
Why don't you just take a couple? And they can be on me.
Do you have authority to do this?
Yes, I think so.
But you have to go now.
Go now. Just hold it down. Just walk normally. You're good? You're good. You're covered. I got you covered.
I think that's what they call shoplifting. See if you can put the pot plant over her head.
If you just hold this for me. This colour?
Yeah, but
It's a very beautiful colour. It's a pink.
Just push it down a bit on her head so she can't see.
There we go. That's going to give you good sun protection. What about the red?
Just throw them over your shoulder recklessly.
Is that good? You like mint? And coriander? You don't need it. And
so you have a go.
You try one. It feels good. Throw it.
Are you going to have to pay for those plants, though?
If you just pay for those up at the counter, yes?
Oh, but
All right, Petra, it's time for the judges to decide.
Okay.
And Jono, let's not beat around the bush.
I agree, Ben. Let's call a spade a spade.
Those are so bad, it makes me want to leave.
Oh! Bang! On that pun alone, you're through to the next round, Petra.
Congratulations.
Well done, Petra. Great effort. And speaking of New Zealand female entertainers nailing it this week, Lorde, #1 on the Billboard 100 charts. Well done, Lorde.
Kiwi singing sensation Lorde.
Kiwi singing sensation Lorde.
Auckland singing sensation Lorde.
Kiwi singing sensation Lorde.
Apparently she's a singing sensation.
But it is. It's a fantastic achievement from a chick from the North Shore, 16 years old and not pregnant.
I'm a girl from the North Shore and I'm offended by that.
And when you actually do come back from the States, Lorde, we've got a little spot for you here on the show.
She won't want to now.
We've written plenty of great sketches for you.
Have you?
Yes! Lord of the Rings!
Oh, that's terrible. Anything else?
No.
Oh, there's Lord of the Rings of Two Towers. And Lord of the Rings, was it Return of the King? Whatever the one is.
So when you said we've come up with some great sketches, you mean a sketch?
Pretty much.
You came up with one sketch.
Three, but we spread it out over 3 movies. 3 sketches like Peter Jackson, you know?
Now, the biggest name in TV magic at the moment is Dynamo.
It is kind of awkward, though. He's a magician named after a laundry detergent.
It's kind of awkward that you're a guy named after an uncle who makes rice.
Hey, well, hang on. At least my parents thought about my name instead of just naming me after my gender.
Guy Sebastian.
Oh, okay, Guys, come on, guys. I think we can all agree that both of your parents didn't love you at all. Now, here's Guy's attempt at trying to be as good as Dynamo.
As a young child, I was bullied, so I turned to magic. And now I'm bullied as an adult.
Ladies and the unemployed, prepare to be amazed by wonder. Today, Dynamo will prove that man can fly. Kind of hurts my nads. Lock me down a little bit. Dynamo. Can I ask a quick question? What is the time? Beautiful piece you've got there.
4.
Do you mind if I borrow it? Thank you very much. 1, 2, 3. Does insurance cover hammers? I made it! Dynamo, ladies and gentlemen! Oh, shit! For my final trick, I will submerge myself in water and hold my breath for 3 days, beating David Bain's record. David Blaine's record. 3, 2, 1! Oh, give me up! Oh, I couldn't breathe down there. Oh.
Auckland was amazed, and for my last trick, I disappear. Via magic, but also editing.
You are a worse magician than the old guy from New Zealand's Got Talent.
We've got what they call a square circle. You have 2 taps with a magic wand, one hot, one cold, just like in the bathroom. Oh, it's a snake, I'm sorry. Oh, got him.
That guy's gold.
Well, his greatest trick was not actually dying during his performance. Oh, sorry.
Too soon. Too soon.
And for once, Peter Williams wasn't the oldest thing on TV1. Coming up, we get Guy back for pranking us last week.
And my block-related movie as well.
But first, here is Shit Nobody Says.
Shit nobody say, ain't nobody say the shit, no. Shit nobody say.
That makes me want to take up Highland dancing.
Juggling is such an underrated form of entertainment.
I could never do what they're doing.
I wonder who sponsors this show.
The great thing about Chris Judd is that I definitely know who he is.
This looks nothing like a 7th form stage challenge.
I remember who won this last year.
I'm so glad that I, the taxpayer, helped pay for this. I'm not.
Got their Australian department to make their TV ad for New Zealand.
Oh, Bree, this one's bigger than Cherry Brownless undies, eh? Oh, it's heaps big choice. Oh, Godfrey!
Whoa, racist cheap shot there, Australia.
Yeah, it's a good thing we here in New Zealand don't use lazy stereotypes to advertise products.
Isn't that right, spray and walk away guy?
I see offensive joke, I walk away.
Spray and walk away guy every time.
Well, hang on. Wasn't actually the spray and walk away guy.
Yes, it was.
Wasn't actually a guy.
Think anyone will notice?
Yes, you white trash cracker.
Time now for part 2 of Jono vs Ben, and this week we are covering The Block New Zealand.
Yes.
By The Block New Zealand, I mean the TV show, don't I?
Yes.
Not actual blocks, because if you put actual blocks in a sketch, you'd be an idiot, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, OK, so I missed the brief on this one. I thought we were just making movies about blocks, so I made one on the old game Tetris.
You, sir, are an A-class moron.
Here's my movie.
She was the most popular girl in school.
Give me an L. Ow! Give me another L. Ow! Give me one more L. Ow! What is it?
And he was an outcast from the back box.
Hey guys, can I play too?
Lions don't play with squiggles. Beat it. Yes, Ben. Don't get bent out of shape about it. Yeah, lions rule.
In a world where everyone just wants to fit in.
Oh, sorry. Let me get that for you.
Two shapes.
I'm Al.
Hi, I'm Squiggle.
Decided to stand out.
Sure you want to do this?
I'm ready.
But love
Make love to me, Squiggle.
doesn't have an easy level.
Is that good for you?
Wait, no.
Maybe you just rotate.
That way?
From the people who were desperate for ideas.
What do you want with a lame squiggle shape anyway? How about a nice stiff line? Straight up.
Comes a film about joining together.
Are you sure about this?
It's the only way we can be together.
I L you.
I L you too.
Tetris the movie, coming soon.
Yeah, it was kind of about blocks. Please vote for my movie.
Very tenuous link there, Benjamin.
Seems like you shut your brain down just like the US government.
Very tenuous topical tie-in there, guy.
How about we all just move on to the punishment, eh, guys?
Yeah.
No, do not play. Oh,
We've got 90 more seconds of show to fill. We need to play this.
Yes, it does suck to be Guy. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next
guys.
Friday.
Now, last week, Guy got us with a great prank at the museum, so today we're going to get our revenge with a fake fire drill.
Yes, the guy goes to the gym every day about midday, doesn't he? Great body, guy.
yeah, let's not
No, it's a great body, though. But he comes back here about 1 o'clock and he has a shower upstairs.
And hopefully Guy's going to think it's a real fire.
If he doesn't, this is going to be a fizzer.
Come on, Guy, get firewise.
It's loud.
We've organised these people to wait out here so Guy has a welcoming committee when he comes out.
They know it's not a real fire going off.
Excuse me?
It's like we're waiting for the world's worst male stripper to turn up at a hen's do.
Is he coming?